Well, it looks like we have got ourselves another one. If you don't know who this person is in this picture, and I wouldn't expect you to, this guy's name is Daniel Borden, and he was one of the people that was involved in the Charlottesville riots that occurred last year in Charlottesville, Virginia. And he was also one of the guys involved with the brutal beating of DeAndre Harris. Now, we've already talked about, I think, 3 of them so far. All of them have pretty much entered a guilty plea, and they pretty much all are going to jail. We just don't know what their sentences are. Well, this guy, Daniel Borden, is no different. A wounding charge stemming from that event, which of course involved DeAndre Harris. Now I'm going to read to you what Alfred plea means. It says an Alfred plea, also called a Kennedy plea in West Virginia, an Alfred guilty plea in the Alfred doctrine. In United States law is a guilty plea in criminal court whereby a defendant in a criminal case does not admit to the criminal act and asserts innocence. However, even after doing that, the judge still found him guilty. What I'm going to do now is just scroll through and read this article. It says another man charged with malicious wounding in the August 12th Market Street parking garage beatdown of DeAndre Harris has been convicted. Daniel Borden, whose local TV station and newspaper have said he was known for his swastika drawings and Nazi salutes in high school, was 18 years old when he traveled from Maumee, Ohio to Charlottesville for the Unite the Right rally. He entered an Alfred plea in Charlottesville Circuit Court on May 21st, which isn't an admission of guilt, but an acknowledgement that there's enough evidence to convict him. Judge Rick Moore did indeed find him guilty. His argument is he didn't have malice in his heart or mind when he did this, said defense attorney Mike Hallahan. The felony charge carries up to 20 years in prison. Now let me stop right there. He said that his argument was that he did not have any malice in his heart, yet he came all the way from no man's land, Ohio, which is the home of the heroin plague, and came with swastika drawings and doing Nazi salutes, and then they try to say he didn't come with any malice intent. Get the fuck out of here. Assistant Commonwealth Attorney Nina Alice Anthony, who noted that Borden was wearing a white construction hat with "Commie Killer" written on it during the attack, said video showed the teenager beating Harris with a wooden object while Harris was already on the ground, which the judge agreed was enough evidence for the malicious wounding charge. Hallahan previously argued that Borden wouldn't be able to get a fair trial in Charlottesville and said in a March 29th motions hearing that the city has shown an absolute sheer bias against rally participants by pursuing charges against them but not prosecuting people for jaywalking or blocking 4th Street during the car attack in which a white supremacist rammed his car into a crowd of people, killing Heather Heyer and injuring many others. 4th Street was supposed to have been closed during the rally. The reason why they wanted that trial to be outside of Charlottesville is because they know if they had the trial outside of Charlottesville, there was a chance that their clients would walk. That's pretty much all I could chop it up to. After two-day trials for assailants in the same case, juries convicted Jacob Goodwin from Arkansas and Alex Ramos from Georgia and recommended a sentence of 10 years and 6 years respectively. The judge will formally sentence both men in August, in which I will revisit this at that time. Borden, who told the judge he's currently working on getting his GED, so he's a high school dropout, is scheduled to be sentenced October 1st, exactly 1 month from his 20th birthday. Well, I hope that the judge throw the book at him. I hope they throw the book at all of them. To be honest, I don't think the sentences are harsh enough, but it is good to see that they're not going to just walk away from this. But anything can happen from now and then. I mean, August is what? Let's see, what is it? May, and it's pretty much almost the end of May. June, July, August, we got about maybe 2.5 months, and then October, September, October. So anything can happen between now and then, but we'll see. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.